Ghana's climate strategies recognize the dangers of global warming, but the threat of indoor heat in low-income communities often goes unnoticed. In Sekondi-Takoradi's Zongo, cramped buildings and limited airflow are often compounding the crisis. Resident Teresa Baini says the problem is deeply rooted in poor urban planning.
Buildings are packed tight, blocking breeze. Wood fires for cooking make the heat worse.
For many families, coping with heat has become a daily struggle. Trader Balikisu Dauda explains that she keeps her children cool by wiping them down with wet towels, but says the elderly are often left to endure the heat with little relief.
The heat is harsh, causing rashes and making kids uncomfortable. We most of the times use wet towels to cool them down, trying to help them sleep. It's tougher for kids. They can't handle it like adults do.
Another resident, Idris Mohammed, says the heat drives them outdoors at night.
Even with the air conditioner, the heat is overwhelming, forcing us to rely on natural ventilation, like laying mats outside just to catch a breeze.
The Sekondi Metropolitan Assembly says it's aware of the growing concern. The Metropolitan Development Planning Officer and Climate Change Focal Point, Abu Mohammed, says the Assembly is taking steps to reduce the impact of extreme heat, especially in communities like European Town, where many women cook using traditional cooking methods.
Particularly in the Zongos, you realize that the buildings are mostly joined together. It is not like a new settlement where there's ventilation. So technically it will generate heat, and people, but because they have lived with it, they are not realizing. So we need to have education and educate them to understand that there's a change, and that change is the reason why there's so much heat.
A recent study by Ebenezer Mankwa of the University of Ghana paints a worrying picture. It shows that extreme indoor temperatures in Sekondi-Takoradi's Zongo communities are worsening residents' health. Many rely on electric fan and open windows to stay cool, but frequent power outages and high electricity cost makes these options unreliable. Amankwa recommends stronger climate-responsive housing policies that focus on ventilation, thermal comfort and affordable cooling for low-income urban dwellers. His finding echoes Ghana National Adaptation Plan and nationally determined contribution goals, both calling for urgent climate action that safeguard public health.
We have installed heat detection devices in rooms and hospitals. For setup, position windows to face each other and orient buildings to allow wind flow, reducing heat impacts.
As temperatures continue to rise, the heat inside Zongo homes is no longer just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. The efforts by the Sekondi-Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly are a positive step, but experts warn that lasting solution will require bold housing reforms and stronger climate resilience measures to protect those most at risk.
This story is brought to you by JoyNews in partnership with CDK and Ghana, University of Ghana Center for Climate Change and Sustainability Studies, with funding from CLARE R4I Opportunities Fund.